I've had Edelman penciled to Alex for a month now, so I know that Josh Schultz was offering him in a trade. Alex was saying no. He probably knows that he can get him in the first round, so that's probably why he's not doing it. So I have Edelman going there.
All right.
Next up, we have Justin.
Justin, name his keepers again, Joshua.
Justin is looking like Freeman, Murray, Evans, Hopkins, Olsen. And because he did not keep Coleman earlier, we had Coleman going to Joey at 6'6".
Kind of interesting. Justin, surprisingly, I was looking at the last couple drafts, and he invests a lot of his early picks into rookies. There's still the consensus number one rookie on the board. So I'm going to break Mike Agent's heart right here and select Corey Davis. Even though it's still not the best landing spot, but Justin has used one of his first two picks on a rookie receiver the last 2 years.
I actually like a running back for him rather than a wide receiver. I think he feels like he can probably get a wide receiver the next round. But I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent.
Who's the what running back?
I don't know. I'm just thinking that he would want.
I don't know what you would take. I just think of running back.
I think if he took any running back, it would be Gillislee.
Yeah, it'd be Gillislee or it'd be Abdullah. It'd be one or the other.
Or Gore.
Somebody's got to draft Gore.
Yeah.
Does Gore make it out of the first round?
I think so.
Listen, I'll take this out of your hands, Josh. I'll go Corey Davis as well. I like that pick for Justin very much.
All right, Davis there.
And back to Dum Dum McGee.
So Mike is up. He's crying in the corner.
He's got back-to-back picks.
He's trying to offer Justin his 6'10 and 6'11 for 6'9.
Didn't happen.
Nope.
So there's a few ways Mike can go here. He's already got 3 running backs. He's got 2 receivers and a quarterback. So I think he needs to get at least one receiver here. His main guy he wanted, Corey Davis, isn't here. So I'm going to give him a guy I know he likes, even though he just traded him, Jamison Crowder.
Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Over Fitz?
Yeah. I think Mike's trying to get younger. A lot of people are. We see that almost every year. And Fitz has fallen pretty much the last 3 years, even though he should have been drafted way higher.
Yeah.
Mainly because of his age.
I think Mike's gonna go back-to-back wide receiver here. To be perfectly honest with you, he has a young running back. I think he goes both. I think he goes Larry Fitz, and then he gets younger with Zay Jones. That's what I think he does. He sees Zay Jones as being the potential number one guy of the future for Buffalo. He sees Larry Fitz as someone who should be able to fill in and score some points for him here this coming season. Those are the 2 guys I'm checking off for him.
I think if he went with any rookie wide receiver, he's going with Williams at that spot, not Zay Jones.
I believe that as well.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to give him Mike Williams there. I think that would break Jerry's heart. Jerry really wants Mike Williams.
Yeah, I originally had Mike taking Williams and Martellus Bennett just because he was contemplating keeping him.
I hope you do, you fucking idiot.
But I think if he went Crowder, Williams, you can't really hate him that much because then his keepers his team does go from Crabtree, Landry, Crowder, and then Williams. So you have a viable backup, I guess.
Yeah.
Going with your number 3. So I'm going Crowder, Williams.
I agree with that.
Tim?
I don't have a choice. Carry on.
All right. Next up.
It's Josh's 4th, 6th round pick of the draft so far.
So far, Fournette, McCaffrey, and Martavis Bryant.
Where do you think he's going, Tim?
I think he's going Drew Brees.
I think he has to go quarterback as well. I've seen a lot of mocks that Josh's been doing lately.
Oh, I take that back. Tom Brady's not off the board yet. I thought it was Tom Brady earlier. I'm going with Tom Brady.
That's who he's been going with these mocks. I don't trust him, though. I think Josh's just trying to throw smoke screens out there.
Listen,
I am going with Breeze to pair up with Michael Thomas.
If Josh wants to go wrap up the season, put a fucking bow on it, sign the card to Tim, love fucking dummy Josh, he can go ahead and not draft those people. That's fine. He wants to do that, that's fine. But if he has this draft, if he has Fournette, McCaffrey, Martavis Bryant, and doesn't draft Tom Brady, he may as well just fucking go impale himself on his fence.
That's not very nice.
All right, you got me. I'm going with Tom Brady as well.
So T-Braids.
Man, Williams and Brady going back to back, and Jerry is now livid.
That is true. He's not very happy. So next up, Jerry's up. Again, this is going to be his
7-1
first pick. And 7-1 right here.
Should we do a quick evaluation of the first round or no?
No, we can keep going. So right now he's got Gordon, Henry, Blunt, 3 running backs, Pryor, and then Benjamin, 2 wide receivers.
I really have no idea what Jerry would do here. He likes going with those younger wide receivers, so it might be a Zay Jones. Jerry drafted Sterling Shepard a little early last season.
I think it'd be Zay Jones here too.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
That's why we can go there. To me, I think if he doesn't get Brady and Drew Brees is still on the board, he's going to go with Drew Brees. It gives him a shot at winning this year. I wouldn't hate him for that.
I wouldn't hate him for it, to be honest. I'd be okay with that. That would make sense.
I'm saying Zay.
Your call, Cowboy.
I'm going to say Drew Brees.
All right, Brees it is.
But at the same time, as we say that, there's a reason why he didn't keep Tom Brady.
I really think he's going to take, like, Deshaun Watson with his second pick, which would be so fucking dumb. But he loves the University of Clemson, and he loves the Texans. It's like a perfect marriage for him. And I think he thinks he could win with Deshaun Watson.
Jesus. Okay, whatever. Next up, we got Spencer back-to-back. Again, his running backs are Howard and Anderson. Wide receivers, Cooks, Tate, and Hill. Could you imagine if Breeze lasted there and Spencer ended up with Breeze? I would have been probably pissed off.
And it's very possible. It's possible that Breeze and or Brady could be there for Spencer.
So I got him taking at least a running back, and it's going to be Gillislee for me.
Yeah, that's a steal. Gillislee should, in my opinion, go in the first round. You put him with that explosive offense, he's going to be getting those goal line touches. We saw what those goal line touches could amount to with LeGarrette Blount last year. And Gillislee was impressive last season with Buffalo, and now he's playing with a real NFL quarterback.
I like the Gillislee pick. For his second pick, I'm going to give him Eric Decker. Eric Decker over the last 3 seasons has the most red zone touchdowns, I believe. And over the last 2 seasons, the most red zone touchdowns for a quarterback is Marcus Mariota. So I think it's a match made in heaven, and I don't think Spencer will be able to pass on Decker.
Wow. I did not have Decker going that high.
I'm gonna throw out a guy who was on his team last year, a guy who he's been thinking about keeping, Dante Moncrief. I know he likes Moncrief, and he saw when the dude plays, he scores touchdowns. I think if Spencer has him as wide receiver 4, he's going to be happy about that and be pretty set at both running back and wide receiver after his first 2 picks.
Well, I'm going to have him taking Matt Ryan. So
after the last time he took him and like we ruined his life for like 2 years.
I just think that if 2 quarterbacks go before that, he's going to be there and he's going to think, I got to take quarterback, I got to take quarterback, I got to take quarterback. That's just what I see him doing. Plus, you're getting the possibly the 3rd best available quarterback in the draft.
All right, so I have to agree with you guys because neither of you think Eric Decker is a real possibility. Yeah. You have Matt Ryan. Who do you have?
Moncrief.
I'm going to go Dante Moncrief. That's what I think he'll try to gain some depth there, and Spencer at least knows enough to know that quarterback runs pretty deep.
Next up, Justin.
Justin's going to need another running back. He's got 2. He went wide receiver early last round with Corey Davis, invested a high pick into that rookie. So right now, I'm thinking he has to go running back. I'm going to go with Abdullah. He's drafted him in the past. That was his first overall pick last season. And in camp, he looks good, but whoever knows.
This is a tough one for me because I think Justin will like the Frank Gore upside. But, I mean, he needs to get a little bit younger, and if Amir Abdullah can come around, then obviously that's a much better pick in terms of long term. I'd be okay with agreeing with the Abdullah.
I think if Frank Gore was there, I think he might go Frank Gore.
That's what I just said. I don't know.
Yeah,
I agree with him on Frank Gore. If you guys both agree with it, then go for it.
I mean, I can see Abdullah. I mean, I made the point earlier. With him, but I could see Frank Gore at that spot too. I mean, he's already in the 2nd round. He's going to look at Alex and then you coming up and then Joey coming up. Joey needs a running back.
Yep.
So
let's go Gore.
Okay.
Good pick, Justin.
Next up, we got Alex. Again, his pick before was Julian Edelman. So now his team is looking like AP, McCoy, Gurley, 3 running backs, Nelson, Baldwin, and Julian Edelman rounded out as 3 wide receivers.
Matt Ryan.
I'm cool with Matt Ryan. Last year we saw him. He took a quarterback in the 7th round. Normally Alex doesn't do that, and it was with his 3rd overall selection, so I don't think it'd be that big of a reach if he went Matt Ryan with his 2nd overall selection. He still has another 7 coming up, so he can get another running back or wide receiver there, and he has to be thinking that Joey wants Ryan. So
Yeah.
I don't think Matt Ryan would last till 7-11.
Okay, I can agree with that. Next up, we got Tom. Tom, who are you
Ooh.
taking?
First pick for the champ. Again, he's got Luck, Zeke, Amari, Ty, and Devontae. I'm going to go a little bit off the cuff here. He needs a running back, Josh.
Yep.
I don't feel like he's going to fall in love with Amir Abdullah. Obviously, things can change drastically come preseason. But as of right now, trying to stay young, trying to stay relevant, Tom's going to go P. Ryan.
P. Ryan there?
P. Ryan can be the starter. P. Ryan can help him, give him a solid number 2 running back with Zeke. You don't need much. The upside on a running back like P. Ryan is much better than an Amir Abdullah or the Matt Fortes of the world, the Rob Kellys of the world, the CJ Procise of the world. It could be a huge win for him that late.
You know what's funny is that everybody keeps thinking that he's going to go with a running back here because he only has 1 running back keeper. But I think he may wait until 8-1 to take a running back. That's just me. I think he might take a wide receiver at this pick and kind of shock everybody and say, hey, I can wait a little bit longer for running back and get P. Ryan later on, get another running back.
You can't get P. Ryan later on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be P. Ryan. It could be whoever the fuck it wants to be. It doesn't matter. I think he's going to go with fucking Pierre Garçon. I don't know why. That's just what I think.
As much as he loves Zay Jones?
Pierre Garçon is going to be my pick.
Well, we can't have Tom. I'll just agree with you.
I mean, we can flip a coin. I don't care.
Yeah, let's see. Do you have any money down here? No, you're pretty poor.
I got bottle caps.
Well, this coin... Actually, we're not going to flip a coin.
Can I be honest with you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
The only way I'll take a receiver there is if Martavis Bryant's on the board. If he's there at 7-6, that's my pick. Lock it in.
So, I think he's going to take a running back.
With that information, the guys we have left on the board that were top available from last year, Theo Riddick, Amir Abdullah, Rob Kelly, CJ Procise, a bunch of other guys, and then Samaje
P. Ryan. I don't know. I could see Danny Woodhead. I could see... I don't know. You want to go P. Ryan? I'm fine with P. Ryan there.
I want to go P. Ryan.
For some reason, I think he likes Hunt more than P. Ryan, but that's just me.
Well, he did say that. Who did he say was in love with Kareem Hunt before?
He didn't say Danny was in love with him. He just likes taking handcuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Next up, Joey.
So Joey earlier we had him taking Tevin Coleman. So he's got his 2 running backs now.
I think he's still got to go running back.
I do too.
I think it's going to be
Amir
Abdullah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. He's getting a starter, a guy who should be a starter. It's not the sexiest pick in the world, but with Joey's 1st round pick last year, he took Rashad Jennings just because he was a starting running back. That's value. Those opportunities are valuable. And if Abdullah could put it together, he's going to be worth this pick, and it'll be an absolute steal.
I agree. Next up, we got Kevin. Jesus. we got Cam Hyde, Duke Johnson, Marshawn Lynch, Macklin, and Diggs. Those are his keepers. Oh my god. So wide receiver here?
Yeah, I think he would go with Larry Fitz.
Or does he go tight end? Kevin tends to fill his draft or his team out first before getting backups.
So what would be Delaney Walker would be best available? I don't think so.
No, Delaney Walker was a keeper.
No, it wasn't.
No, he's not.
No?
I just don't see him taking Larry Fitz right there.
No, me either, man.
Kevin likes to get kind of trendy. So maybe
Yeah, fucking hipster.
like a Corey Coleman.
Dude, I could see him take a freaking Adam Thielen.
I could. Well, he's got Diggs already.
Oh yeah, that's right. If he didn't have Diggs, I could see him take Thielen.
Actually, how about Willie Snead?
Willie Snead, yeah.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, I like the Snead there.
I like the Snead.
I
got the need for Snead.
That'd be a good pick for him. I doubt he makes it because he's a dum-dum, and I know he's not listening to this. He's probably in Disney World, but it is what it is.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the picks above, and I don't see Snead going to any of those teams, to be honest.
Maybe Alex there, but
Alex does like Snead.
he does like Snead a lot, but I think he'd be worried about Matt Ryan not falling to him.
Yeah.
If he does take Snead, I don't know what the fuck Kevin's going to do. He's already got 4 quarterbacks that he's keeping.
All right, yeah, I'm fine with Snead there. I'm good with that. Next up, Danny.
Kareem Hunt, lock it in. Give him another young running back. Gives him a handcuff. He's locked up that Kansas City backfield. He's already got Dalvin Cook. He's got 3 receivers already. I think he really likes those 3 receivers. That's what I'm going with. What do you guys think?
I hate Kareem Hunt, but I mean, I could see where you're coming from, especially with him. He's got to make sure he gets a home run with a running back, whether it's Ware or the guy that's coming in to possibly replace him. So
Does Danny know about Zay Jones yet?
I don't think so.
Danny's one of the guys who doesn't pay attention to rookies too often.
Yeah.
He's probably looking into it now. I can see it being Zay Jones as well. He's gonna be hot.
I hope so. I hope so for Danny. I hope so for Zay Jones' career.
I'll go Kareem Hunt there.
You guys didn't catch why I said that because the guy who's drafting next, he loves to run wide receivers' careers.
Yeah, I'll go Hunt. That's fine.
So that's now already with 3 picks left to go, 8 rookies drafted.
It's not the record.
No, what's the record?
I believe 10 in the first 2 rounds was the record 2 years ago.
Okay.
This draft class is way better
Yeah.
Sure.
in my eyes.
Next up, we got Tim. He's got 3 running backs, 2 wide receivers that are being kept. So he would have to go wide receiver here, and this is the all-elusive pick of 7-10 that he's been talking about over and over again.
O.J. Howard.
Taking O.J. Howard.
He keeps teasing that. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Tim's ready to win a fucking starfish right now. He's learning little by little, even though he showed us a really shitty mock draft today. I was like, what the fuck were you doing, Jerry?
Yeah,
But I'm going to go with Larry Fitzgerald. I think he's got wide receiver 2 upside. He is getting older in age, but he's the Cardinals' number 1. And he's been catching 100 passes a year since moving into the slot, catching close to double-digit touchdowns, and been a top 20 guy the last 2 years.
Having one Larry Fitzgerald as your number 3 is
That's
actually not bad at all. You're not taking a chance on a rookie like Corey Davis where you don't know what you're getting. You're not taking a chance on one like Rashard Matthews, again, with all the additions that they're getting. But with him talking up Decker, kind of makes me think that he might go Decker, just for the fact that he may do that. I don't know. But Larry Fitz, I'm okay with him going there. Tim, why don't you tell us what you're doing?
Well, number one, I'll tell you, Eric Decker's not even my favorite wide receiver on that team, so he wouldn't be drafted there. And Larry Fitz, I don't hate the pick. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. It wouldn't be a bad pick for me. I don't know if I would have the what's the word I'm looking for? Have the wherewithal to make that pick. There's other guys on the board that I like more at that spot. So I don't hate it. I agree with everything that you guys said about him. But we'll see.
It's just funny to think about that. Larry Fitz is actually, out of all the rankings after dropping everybody down, he's probably the 5th best possible option out of all these players.
Yep.
He may not even go in the 2nd round.
It's really good value. ESPN has him as their 58th player on the board, and then you're getting them at, what is it?
7-10.
Yeah, which is 80-something in the draft, so that's good.
So we'll go with Fitz there, even
Thanks,
though I don't
guys.
think that Tim will go with him. But next up, we got Alex.
Alex has 3 running backs already. He's got 3 receivers and a quarterback, right?
Yep.
You guys think he doubles down at that wide receiver spot?
I think he takes Delaney Walker.
just going for the best overall team right away.
Yep.
I could see that because we saw last year he drafted 2 tight ends with his first 4 picks,
Alex,
4 or 5 picks,
and he has an aging team.
Yeah,
he needs to win right now. I don't think he does. He's not huge on drafting rookies. He's more of a prove it, type guy. And I can see, then he has Matt Ryan. We had him taking Matt Ryan. He has his running back set. He has his wide receiver set. I would definitely think Delaney Walker or even a Tyler Eifert at that spot.
I'm going to have him go with Adam Thielen.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yep.
Does he get drugged?
I just think that, he had Snead probably on his board at that spot, and Kevin took Snead, and he's going to go with the next best available slot guy that's like that. And Adam Thielen got paid this offseason, and he likes slot wide receivers. We had him taking Edelman earlier. That's just what I got.
I do not like the Thielen pick. I don't think he's going to go with him.
Not even close.
Alex normally likes to draft for value. That's kind of what he's known for. He normally takes just the best player available. And right now, on my board, the best available receiver is Garcon. I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on him. Josh Schultz was laughing at your Garcon pick, and I was like, dude, he's going to be going up draft boards. Just wait. And so I think people are sleeping on him. He's at 69 right now, so I'd have to say a wide receiver, and it'd be Garcon.
69.
So we all have different things.
I'll go with Garcon. I'm fine with that.
All right.
Because I hate the Adam Thielen pick more than anything in the world.
Next up, we got Mike.
Michael Agent.
Last pick.
He has, obviously, Rodgers, Montgomery, Lacey, Crabtree, Landry. He's drafted Joe Mixon. He has drafted Jameson Crowder and Mike Williams. And Mike had conceded earlier to me that, well, by the 9th round, my whole team will be filled out, and you'll still be drafting your team. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Mike. I have 3 babies almost. Mike is going to take Delaney Walker then. He's available. Delaney Walker or Tyler Eifert, one of the two. He's going to fill out his team. He has 3 running backs. He has 4 wide receivers. He has a starting quarterback. To be honest, I think that's a no-brainer if you're Mike because you're getting a potential top 5 tight end at that spot.
Would you go for him, Delaney Walker, over one Martellus Bennett?
I don't want to tell Mike what to do because I hope he makes dumbass decisions. But yeah, go ahead, Mike. Take Martellus Bennett. And when he gets kicked out of Green Bay because he's a fucking idiot, like he's been trouble at every team he's ever been on, you're going to regret it.
I'm going to go somewhere different with this. I get you saying that he could go tight end here. There's a very good possibility of that. But I really think Mike's going to get spooked that Jamal Williams will be going off the board at 8-1 because I absolutely love him. I pick right after him. So I'm going to go with the Jamal Williams. He loves those Packers. It's a reach. It's definitely a little bit of a reach, but I think he's going to get another running back at the spot.
Yeah, go ahead. Do that, idiot.
I'm going to have him go with tight end. I don't know.
If Mike listens to Josh and I, and we're filling that out like he did, he does have a chance to win his division.
Yeah.
He does.
It's possible.
Odds are he'll be 500, but he has a chance.
Well, we said we were going to go all the way to the 7th round, but because Tom is 8-1 and I am 8-2, we're just going to do 8-1 and 8-2 as well.
Well, that's fucking dumb. I'm like 9-3. Keep going.
So with Tom being 8-1, Jamal Williams there? Tom, you like that?
We got Zay Jones on the board. We got my boy O.J. Howard. I still need a tight end.
We're not going to take O.J. Howard.
I might.
He won't be there.
So if Mike took tight end there, I don't know. I think that we would see a Joe Williams or Jamal Williams here off the board. I think it's safe to say with Tom. He loves Jamal Williams.
Yeah, Jamal Williams. I don't really fucking care anymore. We weren't supposed to be doing this. So.
Why you being so mad? So salty.
Josh, your next pick.
I'm not going to make a pick. I'm good.
You're going to take Jaquiz Rodgers.
No.
If Zay Jones was on the board, I'd go there. I know Josh keeps saying he doesn't like that landing spot.
Hate the landing spot.
But I think it's smokescreen.
No, yeah, don't listen to this.
I like the landing spot personally.
This is how everyone should know when Josh is lying. Because Josh, when you say something that he doesn't agree with, he's like, "What? You fucking idiot!" if he's trying to throw a smoke screen, he goes, "No, I don't think that's a good idea." No.
Well,
No.
I'll tell you this.
I don't think. Oh, Zay Jones? Who? No.
Who is that?
He went to Eastern Carolina or something. I don't like him.
He went to Eastern. He only caught 499 balls. Whatever. Not a big deal.
I don't know who it is. I don't like that guy.
So, regardless, with my pick at 7-6, or what is it, 6-7? Sorry, the Martavis Bryant. I'll tell you this: it's not going to be Martavis Bryant, even if I wouldn't take him there. So I'll be honest.
Well, great. So basically, you're saying, hey, this mock draft that we just did for everyone, it's fucking useless.
I'm
so
just letting you
thanks.
know.
Good. I'm glad we spent the last fucking hour doing this.
No, I like the pick. It makes all the sense in the world. I'm just not gonna fucking do it. I don't care.
Hopefully he drops to 7-10, so I can pass on his bitch ass and take OJ Howard.
But I mean, if I did have him, that'd be. I mean, it would make sense. It would be easy if Keenan Allen died again. It'd be easy to replace him. I mean, he has wide receiver 2 value, just like Tom said.
The one thing we will say about our league is we are filled with a bunch of high pride, pretty knowledgeable, but high pride individuals who I would say over the half of the league think that they know better than everyone else, and the other half of the league just likes what they like. So this mock draft, I'm willing to say going into the 8th, at least a quarter of these players are still available.
I can see that.
It's possible.
Which for me, having later picks, fuck you, Mike, makes me extremely excited.
Personally, there's still a lot of good talent though on the board that I like. So I think there's gonna be decent value going in the 8th and 9th round, especially with all these rookies going off the board. There was still 3 to 4 rookies, maybe even 5 to 6 rookies total that I think are gonna have good fantasy value this year that aren't off the board in the first 2 rounds, which is good. It's good for me and Tim. Tim's gonna try to get OJ Howard at 9-2, but I pick at 8-12 and 9-1. So
go for it, bitch. He'll be gone at 7-10.
All right. Anything else? You guys want to recap the teams after the draft?
No.
Let's do this. No. All right, let's not do this.
All right, let's go. We can say though, after our first little bit of mocks, we got the chance to do it last time. Last time I had Justin versus Alex, I think, in the championship, something like that. You had
Mike versus somebody.
Me.
You?
Mike versus Tom. So just readjustment here. What do you guys got?
Readjustment. I'm gonna go with the Mr. Fourth. If he drafts like this, he'll have a championship team, but he's probably not going to draft like this, so I think my pick's stupid. But he's going to be facing Tim, and it's going to be an exciting matchup.
What, are you trying to fucking jinx me, you cunt? Listen, I couldn't agree with Tom more. If Josh can get out of the first round with fucking 2 stud rookie running backs, a Martavis Bryant, and a Tom Brady, if you don't do this, you are the biggest fucking moron I've ever met in my entire life. You have an opportunity here. Don't be the 50% that I said thinks that they're smarter than everyone else. Don't be that guy.
He's like,
you're
yep.
normally that guy. Don't be that guy. I am also taking the Mr. Fourth because I truly do believe that he's going to make the right decisions come draft day. The Mr. Fourth against Justin. I'm keeping my other half.
I'm gonna go with Kevin. Oh, my bad. I was just joking. I don't know. I really like Josh Schultz's team with Le'Veon. No, seriously, with Le'Veon Bill, Miller, Alshon, AR-15, and Gronk. If Gronk is healthy, he's the number 1 tight end. If Alshon is anything on that Eagles offense with Carson Wentz, he could be something special there too. In AR-15 with Leonard Fournette there, I think he's going to have a big bounce back year.
I said it in other episodes. If
know.
Donald Trump wasn't a racist, everyone would love him. But he is, Josh. Things are what they are for a reason. Stop these ifs.
I really like Alex's team as well, and if he drafts like that, he'll be pretty unstoppable. So I'm going to go, as much as I want to put Joey in there, I can't. Just on principle. So I'm going to go Alex versus Kevin. No, I'm sorry. Alex versus man.
Just pick yourself, you cocky bastard.
I'm not going to pick myself. Alex versus, we'll say,
Josh, when you pick yourself,
Spencer.
you win.
I
Last
did-
year, I predicted I'd win, and I
You're
won.
throwing Spencer in there,
I'm
really?
throwing Spencer in.
Okay, I just want to throw this out there, Joey. Just so you know, your brother Joshua here has put you as the number 1 person to beat on his list, and me as number 2. Let's beat this little bitch to a fucking pulp in the 2017 season.
I could have 6 wins the next 3 years as long as I beat your guys' asses. Don't care. That's all I gotta
pretty
say.
stupid. I mean, that's like $375 down the drain. But
Doesn't matter to me. Who's gonna finish last? Kevin.
That's what it looks like right now.
Spencer,
So if you guys had to give any advice to Kevin, what would it be?
don't say kill yourself.
My advice,
Damn it.
my advice is not to trade Joey your 6'5" before the draft. Don't do it. Even if he's offering the world, I just wouldn't do it. Take Marshawn Lynch and make Joey make a decision.
Kevin, if I were you, I would take a good, long, hard look in the mirror. If you're going to trade 6'5",
Trade it to Mike. Trade it to Mike for 6'10" and 6'11".
Yep.
That's what I would do.
yeah, do that, Kevin. I don't fucking care. Do it. Kevin,
Oh.
honestly, Kevin, do whatever the fuck you want. Just pay attention or we're going to kick you out of the league. That's all I have.
I think if he trades that to Mike, 6'10", 6'11", it's fair value. You get those picks. Maybe you get Mike's, 7'12" back in return. Or not Mike's 7'12", I'm sorry. Kevin's 7'8" return.
Well, you got to keep in mind, though, Mike does believe that this is a race where the first person to fill out their full entire team gets a bye the first week of the regular season because he's not that smart, so...
All right,
You're
anything else?
You're a dick, Tim.
Yeah, I know. Mike loves it, though.
Anything else?
No, I'm so... This took entirely too long. No one's listening anymore.
They're listening. That's all we got for you
Josh
guys.
Schultz and Justin. will
Thanks for
probably
listening, Justin!
Yeah, Josh Schultz and Justin will listen.
That's true. Josh is over there taking notes like, oh, fuck!
All right, that's it. Stop listening.